the end of the day, selling is transferring a feeling. If you don't have the feeling, you can't transfer it. If you don't have a good, positive feeling, dude, you're an actor. You have to sell and run your business from a place of positivity. And however you get there, God bless you. Welcome to the Pete Primeau Show. It is episode 81, and we will be live from the Vegas market. I'm going to stay here in Cleveland because I'm having neck surgery tomorrow, and I cannot travel. So I am going to be with my friend and boss, President of BedTech, President of BedTech, Darren Sparks, and we're going to be with Trent Randberger, the owner of Trent Bed in Bowling Green, Kentucky. But first, we're going to pay the bills real quick. Hey, if you haven't bought Sell a Million, what are you waiting for? Over 100 tips on how to sell another million this year of mattresses and furniture. And the best compliment I ever got on this book was from Doug Stewart, who said, take the word furniture and mattresses out of the book. It's just a great book about marketing a business. So if you own a business, you owe it to yourself to buy Sell a Million. It's less than a couple cups of coffee on Amazon. And let me say thank you to Steve and my friends at the Mattress Industry Network. If you haven't joined the Mattress Industry Network group, you really need to do it. Great group of guys. Trent's in it. Darren is in it. We're all in it, and I'm in it thanks to Steve and Jeff Janakovo. I wouldn't join forever because I heard it was run by a guy that didn't have a very good reputation in the industry. And when I found out later, after Jeff asked me what my problem was, that the guy wasn't associated with it, and it was Steve that was running it. And Steve is a great guy and sponsors my show. So thank you, Mattress Industry Network. And if you are in the mattress industry in any way, shape, or form, but especially if you own a furniture or a mattress store and you sell mattresses, scan that code right there on the video. Go to the Facebook group. It's 100% free. You will learn how to market, merchandise, network, find new vendors, all kinds of answers. It's a wonderful network. I believe it's got to be pushing 1,500 people now. It's a great place for you to be. It's 100% free. With that, welcome to the show, Trent and
Thank you,
Darren.
Oh, we're glad to be here, Pete. And man, I tell you what, being in the same show with two legends right here, insane. Loving it. Yeah, man. How are you doing, Pete?
I'm doing great. Listen, before we get started with the showroom, and I am so excited to see what's new at BedTech, and I am sure everybody that is watching this and that watches the rerun, they're going to be very excited to see what's going on with BedTech. But if you had some advice to give a mattress store owner right now, and this is open to Trent or you, Darren, what would the advice be? I mean, people are hearing all kinds of things in the news, this thing, that thing, the other. There's a war here. There's inflation, blah, blah, blah. What would your advice be to them? And what are some of the guys doing that are successful?
I can't speak for Trent. I want to hear his thoughts on that as well. But what I've been able to find out throughout the nation is that those people who are willing to continue to spend advertising dollars to get people in their stores are having success, because a lot of people are retracting and hiding and they're not spending the dollars because they're fearful that they are not going to get an ROI on those dollars because of what's going on. Well, those people are leaving a huge hole for the people in the industry that are willing to put the dollars in, be seen, be heard, and it's paying off in dividends. So my advice would be to don't be afraid to spend the money right now. Do it, because it is being very successful, and people are coming in to those places that they're aware of that are running sales. Be aggressive. Do things, in an aggressive nature so that people can know, hey, they're hungry for business, they want it, and it is paying off in huge dividends. And so that would be one of my biggest advices in talking to anybody in the industry. Continue to advertise and advertise heavy. Trent?
I honestly, I agree. I've been doing this 24 years. And first thing I learned as a kid in the industry from my mentors was in slow times, advertise hard. Yeah. And that's what I've always tried to maintain. You've got a budget for slow times. I mean, be prepared. Sure. But you need that 6-month budget cushion that you've got in the back to really keep it going. But even if you don't have the budget, another thing you can do is as I do a lot, social media. Right. It's free. You stay consistent. Absolutely. Don't go away. Don't get lost, and always be different. Stand out.
I love it.
Cut the clutter.
Cut the clutter. Love it.
And one of the things that you are one of the best that I've seen, Trent, at is your advertising cuts through. And the reason your advertising cuts through is because you don't sound like everybody else. You are not trying to be anyone other than who you are, and you have fun and it comes across. And if I'm a customer and I'm in the market and I just saw a couple of mattress ads and I see yours, I'm coming to you because you're a fun dude, man. I want to do business with you.
That's it. Yes.
That's it. And Trent said something that was awesome. He's like, you got to stand out, You
do.
So, and Trent stands out in an amazing way that is unique to Trent, but every retailer has to find out how to stand out in their own way and how to offer unique things that their other competitors are not offering. And so you've got to be able to find ways and creative ways. And Trent's done a very good job of standing out in a very positive way.
Thank you. And Pete, you say I don't sound like the others. It's because I'm from Kentucky. It's just the accent. But other than that, no, it is.
I wasn't going to say anything. I know, you're right.
Hey, forget about it. I'll try to be from New York.
Yeah, I know a lot of retailers that have puppets of themselves. Yeah, you're right. There's no other difference.
I don't have an ego at all.
Everybody has their own puppet in their store. I mean, come on.
That little guy.
Trent, I think I'm making you blush. I didn't think that was possible.
It's not. Have fun, though. I don't care what you do in life, right? Mattresses, widgets, sprockets. Have fun. Make it fun. I tell customers all the time when they're in the store, buying a mattress and selling a mattress is not fun. Freeze or party. So we have fun around the buying and the selling of the mattress. Be approachable. Don't be standoffish. Be you.
That's it.
I can't be anybody but me, and I'm not going to. And it's fun. It gets me in trouble, but it's fun.
That's it, man. That's it.
I get to do things like this on the spur of the moment. I mean, literally, thank you all for having me crash this today, because it was literally, he was like, little Trent and you and the BedTech, and I'm like, 8 a.m.? Who gets up at 8?
We couldn't get little Trent out of bed at that time, so we had to go. We had to go without little Trent. But I'm so glad little Trent came to market. That was outstanding. I've been after that for a long time, man.
It has been a long time coming. The thing with him is I don't operate him. I'm not the puppeteer. So to get David, which was able to come with me, to come with me and be little Trent is hard. But I think it might be a new thing.
I think it should be a new thing. I think it should be a new thing. So one thing I just wanted to touch on that you said is social media. And there is a huge marketer named Russell Brunson. And if you've ever heard of ClickFunnels, or that's Russell Brunson. He's written a bunch of books. He's world-class marketer. And one of the things that he says is use social media. Don't be used by social media. So social media is a great way to get some free advertising, but don't spend a bunch of time on there getting your mind poisoned. It's almost like watching the news, right? Like, you control your thoughts. And I think that's huge, huge.
Pete, it's something that's interesting that I would love everybody to do to promote their stores. In the freest of all ways is, even if they have no advertising dollars to spend, like Trent said, use social media, but put out content on social media, and then ask your friends to share it, and then ask your friends to ask their friends to share it, and all of a sudden, with a couple of different shares, you can be in front of thousands and thousands of eyes, of the right eyes that you've literally done for free, and all you're doing is asking your friends to share something, and they want to help you. I've noticed in my life, my friends want to help me, and I want to help them, and so you can do things like that, and you can, not that you're taking advantage of your friends, they're helping you because they want to, right? And so that if you have no money to spend, put out some good content on social media and ask your closest friends and family in that area to simply just share it.
Yep.
That's easy to do. It really is. Facebook, and to go back first with what you were saying, Pete, yes, you can get lost in social media and waste hours. That's one thing I've really quit doing is scrolling.
Yeah.
Everybody does, bathroom time or whatever. But, you scroll. I'm on my phone constantly, right? I'm lost in messages, comments, and whatnot, because that's another thing that, as a business, with social media, if you make a post from your business page, Facebook, their algorithms, no one knows what, Facebook doesn't even know how the algorithms work, literally. But if you get your friends to share and everything, you got to keep on. Mm-hmm. But tag your friends, or tag the business that you're in, or you're talking to, or talking about on your floor, or your car lot, or whatever you're doing. Tag, BedTech, tag whatever. And this goes to suppliers and manufacturers that the retailers purchase from. Get on social media. Golly, it's easy. We need the manufacturers' support. That's the thing. And I've been preaching this forever. And we need the support. And it is simple to take our words. It's free. Create a Facebook page. To have a presence. Because you would be surprised at the suppliers and manufacturers out there that their social media presence is not great. Right. And it's hard to get credibility as a small store, unless I can tag these big names. Yeah. So help us help you, and we all win.
And Trent, one of the secrets that you employ every day, I see it constantly from you, is you don't post content and walk away and forget about it. Everybody that makes a comment, you respond back almost like immediately. It's like, what is this dude doing? He must have like notifications or alarms on or something, because there's no way anybody can respond this quick. But that's what makes it go around again, especially on LinkedIn, Facebook, even Instagram. Make a like, comment, keep commenting, get a conversation going, keep those comments coming, because every time the wheel goes around again and you get more visibility. And I think a lot of our store owners don't necessarily understand that. So I just wanted to point that out.
And thank you for pointing that out, because that was my point I was going to, but I got ADHD and I lost it. So thank you. But that's
why he's the host of the show. Good job, Pete.
And thank you. Honestly, in the end of that, you're great at it, Pete. Great at Pete, because you always comment. So you're putting yourself out there on someone else's page. It's genius. Sure. It's genius. And not everyone knows what you're doing. I just told your secret, but I think it's genius.
Man, that I'm using the principle of reciprocation. Oh man, that sucks. He's on to me.
No.
I thought it was going to be our secret.
But no, engage with your, and that's another thing. That's something that people tell me all the time. They're like, "Oh my God, you responded, you replied."
Yes.
They don't expect it. A lot of people do not expect the business to respond, and I see it like they don't.
That is so backwards too, because I mean, you're in business to make money, and if you're not, responding to your customers, how are you going to do that? How in the world are you going to do that?
Are you sitting there not answering the phone?
Right.
Well,
I mean, it's the same.
Darren, it is the same.
Darren, that's what's always made you and Brandon so special, because you guys never forgot that you came from retail. You never forgot what it was like to be a retailer and not have somebody call you back. You never forgot, good service versus bad service. And there's a lot of manufacturers, Darren, that are afraid of you. They're afraid of BedTech. It's almost like the big bad wolf. But here's the crazy thing that they really don't understand. They look at a price list and they get scared because it's a great value. But what they don't understand is you guys are better at servicing than anybody in the industry right now. I mean, I have Henry Miller in my phone and I have a picture of a unicorn. Why? Because he's a diamond crusted unicorn. He's 1 in a trillion, and there's not a trillion people. And I said that on purpose. He's amazing. He's amazing. And you know what? He treats every one of our customers like they're the only customer. And I love that about your company and Justin's part of that company too. You guys have never forgot where you came from, and you're so focused on providing value and service to your customers. And Trent, how many times in a row have you just won it again? How many times in a row have you won the best place to buy a mattress in Bowling Green, Kentucky? 8 times, 9 times, 12. See, I was wrong. 12 times, guys. Do you think that happens on accident? Do you think that happens, without a lot of attention?
I knew it.
Was it 11?
Trent said it was rigged, and so and he's right. It was rigged because you can't fake customer service and you can't fake a good store. It was rigged. He did everything right, and the other people didn't.
Exactly.
And so that's how it was rigged.
Thank you. No, but it's hard work. You put in the work, you get your dividends, you get your return, and it's they'll start the Best of Bowling Green again this year vote coming up. So this will be the 16th year that I've been eligible for a Best in Bowling Green. So technically 12 out of 15 years.
Wow.
The first 3 years I didn't get it. And
you're learning.
You're
learning.
I got there. Yeah, I was nervous.
So, guys, we got to get to merchandise, but I have to dig in on this because it's too good of a lesson for us not to pay attention to. Are you there?
We're here.
Yeah.
Okay. So he didn't win it 3 times in a row. And this is what his response was not. I'm going to take my marbles and I'm going to go away and I'm not going to try anymore. His response was, I've learned from the last 3 times what not to do. And I've learned some additional things I should do. And I need to put a little more time and a little more energy and a little more thought into this. And I'm going to win this thing. And once I win it once, I'm going to keep winning it. Was that not your mindset?
Pretty much it. I'm not losing. I've done that. And just what you were saying, Darren, earlier. Every year, I copy the link. Of course, they send us the link for us to vote. I blast it everywhere. And I'll tell you, one of my best results on social media is Snapchat on things like that. Believe it or not.
Nice.
I get more instant response back. It's crazy. But
that just proves it. You got to, even though you wouldn't think Snapchat is the right way, you found out what works and you do it. You got to try new things. You've got to figure out what works and use that. And then keep exploring, because there's always some way to be able to connect with your customers. There's always a new way. And so you've got to keep exploring that. You can never just be like, oh, this is my way to reach out to my customers. It changes every day. It evolves. And so you have to stay current with the way to connect with your customers. That's always going to be different every single day, every single month. It's going to change.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
100%.
Yep. Well, thank you guys for giving us some red meat, but I think there's a few people that joined in that really want to see some merchandise. So let's talk about
do it.
what's new at BedTech.
I'm gonna hand over the camera over there. He's gonna follow us around. So we're gonna take a couple seconds for a transition here.
Okay. Let's start off with your new space number. This is your second time in the space, right?
Yeah, we're here at in the C building, C1564, up by a lot of the bedding giants in the industry as well. And so we're going to be up here on that floor with this brand new space. It's beautiful. We've spent a lot of money and time making it the way that we want to, and it's turned out extremely nice, Pete. We love it.
Awesome. I love not having to go over to A952. It was the only thing I had over there. So you're right in the thick of things. It's perfect.
Glad that we could help you and everybody else, because it's been a great synergy between us and all the other bedding guys. When they want to shop at the floor, we're right here, central to where they want to be anyway. So it's been a great thing.
Awesome. Show us what you got, man.
Yeah, I want to start out with our newest thing that we have here at BedTech, and we have a linens program. Follow me this way. We have a triple choice linens program that we're offering. The first one is a micro plush, which is all microfiber. So you're going to be a 90 GSM microfiber. We're going to offer it in 5 different colors. Here's the packaging. It's a beautiful packaging, black packaging. We call it Thread by BedTech. And we have the most aggressive price in the industry for this product. It's beautiful packaging. It's one of the most key things about it, which maybe others are struggling with, is it's in stock in a huge, huge way. So we're stocking it deep in all 5 of these colors in the microfiber. And then we go from there to a very, very unique sheet, and it's called the Micro Plush Bamboo. It's a blended sheet. It's bamboo 35% and microfiber 65%. So it's a unique sheet to the industry, very, very aggressively priced. And again, we offer in 4 different colors, the same as the microfiber minus the sapphire color. So everything but sapphire. So we have the microfiber, all microfiber, 90 GSM. Then we have the microfiber and bamboo blended sheet. And then the last sheet that we have is an all bamboo sheet, 100% bamboo. And it feels silky smooth, just buttery soft here. What a great feeling this has. We offer it in the same 4 colors that we do in the micro fiber bamboo blend. And so the great thing is they look great, they feel great. The prices are lower than our competitors, but we didn't sacrifice quality. Our quality is every bit as good as our competitors, but our price is lower. And so, and again, in stock now, ready to ship. We're offering deals for our customers that are coming on board. Essentially, we'll throw it out there, but we're going to be giving a credit towards future purchases. So if we buy $1,000 worth of sheets, we're going to give you a $500 credit towards a future BedTech purchase. So it's essentially half off of your first order. And so
that's huge.
Something that we're doing out there. We want to get the word out. We want to become a huge player in the sheets portion of the industry and be able to provide a product at a lower price, same quality that our competitors are out there. And so we feel like we're making some waves here. So I want Trent to tell me what he thinks about these sheets. Tell me, Trent, what do you think about the way that this bamboo sheet feels, man?
It feels great. And I was coming over this way. I wasn't going to try to, get in the way, but no, that's a good feeling sheet. I got a question. So I'm going to play interviewer, I guess. Now.
Absolutely. Love
it. What's turnaround? Are you stocked?
We are stocked and ready to go right now.
Okay.
And so if you place an order, which I'm gonna write for him later, Pete, I got you, buddy.
Know.
We're gonna get that order. When we place the order, we'll be able to ship it out the next day.
The next day.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And so we have everything stocked deep. We have right now in stock 30,000 of these sheets. Okay. And then of course we're gonna make sure that those supply lines stay full.
Right.
And we our goal is to never be out of stock on sheets.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we have them deep. We have a lot of sheets to send out to the customers immediately. The turnaround times are going to be right away.
Awesome.
So, absolutely.
What about drop shipping? Do y'all drop ship?
Absolutely. We'll drop ship as well, whether it's one sheet at a time. There'll be a little bit of a drop ship charge to it.
Yeah.
But all of that is available, so that we can help you to sell to your customers that may not be in your drawing area. We can send it right to their home.
Back to the social media. You never know where your customers are.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So this program, it's in stock, ready to go. The colors are great. We have a lot of options. The one thing that we do as well, Pete, that I wanted to talk about is we actually have all of these sheets in every single size, but even the specialty sizes, we do them in the flex head, right? So flex head queens, flex head kings, flex head cow kings. We have a sheet and a protector set that will go on any flex head mattress you have out there. And so, we have something for all of the linens aspect of the business, in the crazy sizes that, split queens or split head queens, or, you name it, we've got the size covered and we're stocked deep on it. So super excited about the program. We've done some things with it that we feel our retailers will love. The packaging is great. But I think number one, what does everybody want right now? They want a value. And we've offered that. We've compared prices, and we are the best value on these sheets in the industry. So super excited about that. Want to transition over to another part of our showroom. You can follow me, guys. All right, so this here is our Copper Lux Series. We offer it in 3 different comfort choices. We have a 10-inch model, 12-inch model, and 14-inch model, and we're going to have varying degrees of softness as you keep stepping up in thickness. We're going to go from a medium to a soft to an ultra plush as we step up. What we do in that Copper Lux is we have a copper infused memory foam underneath an ice cold cover. So ice cold cover, copper infused memory foam, gel foam underneath that. Great looking beds here. You can see the beds here. We also offer them in split head here. You do a split head on the 12-inch and the 14-inch beds. Huge margin opportunities for the stores. We have them on our websites at 6 to 7 times cost. And so it allows the retailer to offer this at a huge margin and still look like a deal when you compare it to our website. One of the things that we do, Pete, is we don't want to compete against our retailers. We want to make it to where they can make money. And so everything that we're doing is for the retailer to be able to, make a huge margin on their product and not be feeling like they are being, competed against by their supplier. I know that's out there a lot. It's something.
It is out there a lot. And one of the things I've always been very, very proud of you guys is you guys have never, ever forgotten what it felt like to be a retailer and to feel like somebody's competing against you.
Absolutely.
And
so
you understand exactly what the consumer's behavior is. Their behavior today is different than it was 20 years ago. And you have it set up so that your retailer can be a hero and your retailer can win. So when you think of BedTech, this is what you should think about. You will win with BedTech. You will never have egg on your face with BedTech, and they actually care about you. And I want to get a picture, if possible, a video, I should say, of Trent laying down on the Copper Lux, because I remember it going through my suit coat. It was so cool.
I've done already laid on the 2 behind me.
You got to lay on the flex head right here.
I just want to see his reaction because it is cold, very, very cold. Not just a little bit on the cooler side. It is cold.
Feels great, being as I was up till 2:30. Like this is, it is a foam cover, and it does feel good.
So
really good. I mean,
Trent and
I'm not promoting for me to pay to promote.
He's not promoting this.
Truth.
He just says it feels good, and Trent cannot lie.
No.
So.
No. I'm Brandon's not scored enough, and I don't need a big nose. I'll speak. It is a cool cover. It feels great. I mean, it really does. That's potential.
It's a great bed.
It's a great bed. That's the first time I've looked at it. So.
Yeah. So the transition to this bed, this was so successful for us. The Copper Lux mattress, all foam mattress, was one of the best things that we've ever come out with. So we decided to leverage how good that was and make some changes and add an additional SKU that was a hybrid. And so what we did was we came out with the Copper Lux hybrid. And so we made a few changes. We still kept the ice cold cover, but we changed it to a dark gray. And then we have a copper here trim here with a zipper that you can unzip the zipper to get to wash the cover, and then a black trim on the bottom. So the combination looks fantastic. And we do the same exact thing with the 10-inch, 12-inch, and 14-inch profile, but in a hybrid. So you still have the copper infused memory foam, and then underneath that, you're going to be able to have the our 13 gauge pocketed coils, and then right around the racetrack, we call it Edge Tech. And Edge Tech is a 2-edge perimeter coil that is a 12 gauge coil, so it's going to be a firmer side edge so it doesn't break down. And so this bed is by far and away my favorite bed. It's a brand new introduction. I just love the way that it looks. I love the way that it feels. It's so luxurious. And again, we're going to be offering this with huge margin opportunities to our retailers, just like our Copper Lux, because that was so successful, and our retailers love the ability to be able to make huge margins on a product that looked and felt like it should have been, at a 6 times cost. And so super excited about this. And it is in stock now, ready to sell. Like our Copper Lux Series bed, this is in stock, ready to roll. It is a brand new introduction. So
I love the fact that you have the copper colored piping to let the RSA know that it has copper in it.
Absolutely. Trent, how's the feel?
Feels great.
Feels great. All right. Well, so
It really does. I like it.
okay. Well, you've done something right when Trent likes it. So I appreciate the feedback on that. But the fact is that bed, this series is an extremely high-end feeling product. We use high-end materials. The memory foam is a very, very nice feeling memory foam. The cover is ice cold. The support system underneath it is an extremely good support system. I mean, we're using good products that would be on par for some of the S brands out there. We're just simply selling it to our retailers at a price that will allow them to make a bigger margin than they're making on some other stuff. So again, we don't right now we don't have the flex heads in these yet, but we're going to actually be offering in the near future the flex heads on these Copper Lux hybrids as well. So
let's talk about that just for a second. So Sleep Number is one of the most successful retailers in America, high-end product, and every one of their ads has a flex head in the ad. And so what they have created is a market for flex heads. People started asking retailers for beds that have flex heads that aren't necessarily air beds. Go ahead.
yeah, you're spot on, Pete. And I wanted to just show while we're talking about that, I wanted to show, we offer flex head in let's see, here we go, 7 different mattresses. And so you are spot on, and this kind of reverts back to what we talked about before is you need to dare to be different, right? In your stores, you need to offer something that not everybody is doing. And so this flex head is different than the norm, but it solves a problem, a humongous problem. You always have the customer that comes in, Pete, and they're like, hey, I want to adjust differently than my significant other does. And so we're always arguing. Well, I want my head up, and no, I want to be laying down flat. That is a problem, right? And so, but what they don't like is they don't like to have the the split all the way down, throughout the whole mattress, because it feels like, oh, we're so far away from each other, or when we want to cuddle, that split in the middle is a problem. And so this flex head literally solves the age-old problem of I want to be up a little bit. My spouse wants to be, or my significant other wants to be, in a different position. I can still do that with my head, not feel like I have a huge divide between us. And, so it literally is the best of both worlds for this customer that could never solve that problem before. So dare to be different. Put some flex heads on your floors. We have several different options. There's air options out there. I would suggest getting some air options, but we have the memory foam options and all of these other options that create a very interesting, store opportunity, a sales opportunity. Now, when you put a flex head on your floor, you're not just selling flex head. I want to make that clear. We're not just offering this bed in flex head only. We offer it in twin, full, twin extra long, queen, king, cow king, all the traditional sizes. You still always will sell those sizes off of that bed. But if you don't floor a flex head, you will not sell one. That I can guarantee you.
Yeah, that's a great point, Darren. And some of our retailers, Jeff Janakovo, he's actually sells the Cuddle Zone and talks about and has several options for customers in different price points, and it ties right into his number bed business, which offers flex heads with chambers and is adjustable. But I love having the option for something that is cost efficient for the customer and then having several step ups. And I love that copper Lux in the flex head, because it gives that customer that hasn't necessarily bought into the technology of a Sleep Number bed to be able to have a all foam bed or a hybrid bed that has some cool technology like copper in it. And then, of course, if you've got the customer that wants to spend less money, they have the Gel Max. So you're actually kind of hitting all the price points. And I love that. It's great merchandising. And one of the things that we always talk about is differentiate yourself from your competitors. When you own a store, you have to differentiate yourself from your competitors. So shop your competitors. And if they don't have a flex head, you need a flex head. And guess what? If they do have a flex head, now you really need a flex head, because why would you give them that advantage?
That's exactly right, Pete. So you hit the nail on the head. You want to be different from them in a good way, but if they are different from you in a good way, you don't want to allow that either. And so you want to be able to offer that flex head. And so I would like I said, I don't have an airbed option, but I would suggest that the retailers have that as an option. And that would be one of the things that they bring their customers in, and it's going to be probably their highest end ticket opportunity that they would have. But not everybody can afford that, and so let's say that was going to be a $6,000 or $7,000 purchase, and they love the idea, they love the concept, of sleeping individualized without that big old huge divide. Well, if they can't afford that, they're going to go find another place that has that same technology at a lower price. And so having the ability to start high and say, okay, you love that concept, but I may not love the way that the mattress feels or whatever the case may be. It's not a one size fits all program. So you have to have variety. You have to have different price points. You have to have different feels. You got to give this customer options, because you sell them on a concept and they're completely sold, and then they're like, can't afford it. What do? They walk out the door and they go buy it somewhere else because you sold them on sleeping that way. They just couldn't afford it, right?
Yep.
So options are key.
Our friend Jeff Janakovo that owns Gardner's Mattress and More. Hey, Trent.
Hey,
that's okay. That owns Mattress and More in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. He has instant comfort. He has personal comfort. He's actually just putting personal comfort on the floor right now. And if you're at market right now and you're watching this, it's C1522. It's right next to the BedTech.
It is. It's right next to us. Absolutely.
And Mark Klingenberg, listen, if you want to meet somebody who knows how to sell number beds, that's your guy. He's the only guy that I've ever met in my life that sold over 1,000 number beds at retail.
Wow. That's saying something, Pete. That's amazing.
So what else?
I have to say I'm sorry. I've got to run. I've got to go pick up my president. He's just flying in. So
Okay.
Brian.
Brian will be here.
It was
today.
good to see you. Bring Brian in later on.
I am. I'll come back and see you guys. And I do endorse the
you.
coffee.
Coffee approved by Trent. So if you want a good cup of coffee, come into BedTech.
Thank you, Trent. Thank you, Trent. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, congrats on the recent success on the business and that turnover, man. That's gonna be awesome for you.
That's Justin.
Justin Trumbo, baby.
That's it.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
we gotta tell that story sometime.
Okay.
Maybe
I would
next
love to.
week. We gotta tell that story. We gotta get you
It's
and
a
Justin
long-
on.
It's a long story.
Yeah,
Long
I
story
know.
with a short. Listen to Justin.
Justin
Take care.
Trumbo is an industry insider. He has a lot of great things to share, and so yeah, that's awesome.
It's funny. I've known Justin. I don't know Justin, right? But I know Justin for several years now. Off and on. And one thing I really respect him, how he really just truthfully gained my trust and respect. He calls me out of the blue one day at home or at work. He's like, "Look, man, I've been willing to sell you product for years." He said, "But I don't have the made in America product that you want." He said, "So I've never called on you." He said, "But I got a friend that's got another business and I want you to look at their product." That's someone that gets it, that cares, that listens, and I owe him a lot. So thank you, Justin. And that's not a BedTech promotion either. No, that is a Justin Trumbo. He's up here. So
Love it.
I'm here today because of it.
Awesome.
I literally, it's a long story. We should tell it, Pete.
Yeah, we should. We'll do it next week.
All right.
Thank
I'll give
you.
everybody time to draw a crowd. So
Take care. Thanks, Trent.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you.
Right.
Thank you, brother.
Are you
Absolutely.
free today?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll holler at you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The infamous Trent right there, man. I love it. That guy's a legend, man. Awesome.
So what haven't you shown us?
All right, let me. So Gel Max, it's one of our tried and true, just really good looking gel lines. This has been something that is a must have if you're a BedTech dealer. This is a must have. Great values, sexy looking cover, just great feels. And so, but that's not new. So come on over here. A couple new things. This is a little bit less exciting, but I think it's something that is really for me quite exciting because the platform frames in the industry, they're just ugly looking. The little legs out there. People love to buy those and sell them, but they don't like the way that they look. And so we came out with a new platform frame. And we got to pause for a second here, Pete. We got one of the legends right here. We got a legend.
Steve.
I made it out of bed just to see you, Pete.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for sponsoring the show, and thank you for being a good friend too.
We just had
Appreciate
Trent.
ya.
We just had Trent here just a second ago, man. Trent.
Yeah.
And
Did you already hit Copper Lux?
yeah. You want to add something to it?
No. Awesome beds. I hit them. I threw them up in the group this morning.
Okay. Absolutely awesome, man. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's right here. This guy, Steve. I tell you what, man. The last 18 months I got to know you. This guy does it right as well. This guy does it right.
Yes, he does.
He was talking about these bed frames yesterday. So I'm 220.
Let's show him. Let's show him.
We will. And I'm rounding up a little bit for Justin. Yesterday, Justin and I were standing on this, right? Look.
Don't fall though, man. So we're
It was a
standing.
long night. I'm not quite.
standing.
No way. I am not seeing this.
So Pete, I'm 180. What? Not quite 180. I'm 175. What are you?
225 right here.
Dude, right there. That's
400
pounds.
400 pounds.
We're moving on it, man. This thing is sturdy as can be.
Oh yeah, those big
Wow.
people could definitely get busy on this.
So
Person should take this home.
So here's what I want you to see as well, though. So is this not only is this a sturdy frame, but it's a better looking frame than the traditional, legs that fold out, the clip system. It actually is a truer looking platform, and but it's
Pete's audience. Good to see you guys. I'm gonna get out of here.
Give it a proper
Thanks,
farewell.
Steve.
Love you, Pete.
I love you too. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you.
Look at that, Steve in the house, baby. Love it. Yeah. So these platform frames, Pete, there are high, just high density version of a platform frame. They're built heavy duty. They are literally the heaviest duty platform out there. We can you have two grown men standing on it, putting all their weight in one spot. These things are built like a tank, and they look good. And so, anyway, that's one of our newest introductions that we have at market as well. It's not in yet, but that's coming. It's on the way. So, anyway,
do you have those in all sizes, Justin?
Yeah.
Darren?
Yeah, we are. We're going to have it in twin extra long, full, queen, king, cow king. We're going to have everything available there. Absolutely.
So let's try to do it this way. Are they twice as much as the other high risers?
No, they're $5 more.
No way.
Kid you not, Pete.
No way.
$5 more. Here's the thing.
That's not possible.
Here's the thing. You know this about us, Pete. We're not in it to make a fortune off of every sale. We are super aggressive in the way that we price things. We want to add value to our retail partners, and so we looked at the price difference, and we thought it could command a whole lot more money than our other platform frames.
It could.
Because the sturdiness of them, they look better. The value overall is much greater. But we did what we felt was the right thing to do, and price it to where it could be competitive out in the market, sell and be a good addition to our customers' floors, and not take the opportunity to make more margin for us.
Wow, that's crazy.
So
that,
a couple
you made my morning, man. You just
I
made
love
my
it,
morning.
man.
Thank you, brother.
I love it. Absolutely. Well, another just quick thing, and then we'll wrap up the product portion of this. I just want to do a quick shout out for our adjustable bases.
Yes,
we have adjustable bases.
Let's take our time. We have time.
Perfect. We have adjustable bases starting out with a very, very inexpensive head up only unit, right? And so that's where we start. It doesn't get much more down and dirty than that. But
let me say this: you could be at $399 at really good margin with our starter. Absolutely.
And so then we step up from there to a head and foot wireless, which is what we call our BTX4. You got head up and down, foot up and down, a memory position, and one touch flat. And so this bed here is a sleek looking design. Shoot it down a little bit. Thin deck, very, very aggressively priced, the most aggressive in the industry for what it is. And then also this bed is the perfect flex head bed because it actually is just one unit, but it's separated on the head. It's not two bases coming together to sync together. It is one bed with two separate head functions.
That's great. Thank you for pointing that out.
The head works separately by two different remotes, and the foot, no matter which remote, the foot is operated by both remotes because it comes up together because it is one base. So anyway, so we go up, we keep stepping up, and we go to platform-friendly bases. We add massage, we add USB ports, underbed lighting, we have the rest of our beds also have a Bluetooth app where you can, download it to your, device, whether you have Android or Apple. And you can control the functionality of that from your phone or iPad or whatever you have there as a smart device. And so we add all of these products that we have. We look out there what's in the industry, and we make sure that our prices are for what we're offering are as good or better than anybody in the industry for value and for price. And so we have lots of different options from the most plain of beds to the most high end of beds with lumbar, pillow tilt, and the works on it. And we are aggressively priced to offer the retailer something that they can offer to their customer and have great margins for them, offer a great quality product with great warranties, 2-year in-home customer service warranty, bumper to bumper. I mean, we want to make sure that customer experience on an adjustable base is good for them, because a happy customer keeps coming back to the retailer, and a happy retailer keeps buying from their supplier. And so we understand that relationship as good as anybody. And it's something that we very, very much pride ourselves. Like you said, customer service is at the heart of our business. There's nothing more important. I can offer you the best product in the industry, but if I can't give you good customer service, it's practically pointless. And so we want to make sure that marriage of great quality products and customer service is at the core of everything that we do.
So what didn't you show us?
So a few things, just the one last thing I want to spend just a minute on is our pillows. I forgot to do our pillows.
Oh, yes.
One of our new pillows that we have here is a copper, the ice cold copper cover for the summer months, and then a really nice gray cover that will be a nice correlating color to this for the winter months. But you can unzip the pillow, and you can actually get in to this pillow via another zipper, and you can add fill or take away fill to this pillow so that you can customize the pillow to the size of the person sleeping on it. But we put on here a really, really nice soft copper infused memory foam, and then gel foam in here and regular foam in here with fiber. So the pillow feels so luxurious, and we're offering this pillow at $20 wholesale. And so it's a pillow that has cold cover, copper infused memory foam, and gel for $20. Pretty exciting.
That's very exciting. Very, very, very exciting.
Now, of course,
did you sell copper infused memory foam?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a copper infused on that outer shell, and then inside
gel
inside.
Wow, that's great. That's amazing.
Absolutely. And then, of course, we have our essential oil pillows that's been in the line that are doing great. We have our blue ice pillows in low, medium, and high profiles here with ice cold cover. We have a neck pillow here with a neck cutout. We call it the blue ice curve. We've got a great pillow assortment. Accessories are so important to the bottom line of a sale. The average ticket can be steeply made to your benefit as a retailer. You can increase that exponentially as you add on pillow sales, as you add on protectors, as you add on sheets. They're going to buy those things anyway. It's in the high 90% that when somebody buys a bed, they buy new pillows, they buy a new protector. And so if they're not buying it from you, they're going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond. They're going to go to Target. They're going to go to Walmart, and they're going to buy new accessories for their bed. You've got to have good options in your store, and you've got to be able to be closing those so that you can add, to your bottom line, and that you don't send these customers to somebody else to shop for some of the accessories that you should be selling them.
Yeah. And most importantly, the customer that buys a pillow, that buys a protector and buys a sheet set from you as part of a system, along with an adjustable bed and a mattress from you, their needs are fully met. There
That's
is
it.
no need for them to go anywhere else, as Darren said. But most importantly, they're going to be happier. When you look at
That's it.
satisfaction rates of consumers who buy just a mattress versus buys everything from you, it is dramatically different. And your customer is better served by getting everything working together the way that it should. And for it to be a customized sleep system for your consumer, they will be happy. And when they're happy, they're going to give you the 5-star online review. They're going to give you the referral. They're going to give you the testimonial. And those are the 3 things that you need. Whether we're in a recession or we're not in a recession, you need those 3 things:
I love it.
testimonials, online reviews, and referrals. You need
Those are the
those
key.
things.
Pete, you are 100% right, and I'm so glad that you alluded to that, because those things that we talked about in this recessionary period are going to be the biggest keys. Take care of these customers. Make sure that the customer experience in your store is top notch. And if you need to change some things and get with the program and change the way that your store looks, whether it's QR coding your products to make that customer experience easier and better, make sure that at the end of the day, when that customer walks out of that door, that you're gonna get a good review, a testimonial, and that they're gonna refer you to their friends, because that is how you succeed in today's market, and that's how you stand above the crowd. And that's a great job pointing that out, Pete. I love it, man. I love it.
Can you talk about our protectors? You almost forgot.
So yeah, our protectors are part of our linens package that is integral, right? You have to sell protectors to your customers. It's so important. We offer a triple choice protector with a smooth top polyester, a cotton terry cloth, and then an ice cold, what we call blue ice protector as well. Extremely aggressive pricing. Packaging is top notch. That just looks fantastic. We call this our quiet comfort. Packaging is really nice. These are must-haves. We have a program that we can ship to the retailer a box at a time. There's no minimum orders. We're just trying to make it simple. We offer great quality products at prices that are as good as anywhere, and we try to simplify your life. Try to make it easier for you to do business with BedTech, so that you keep coming back and back for more. As you can see, Pete, we have a lot of product. We have a lot of great quality products. We spend a lot of time making sure the covers and the aesthetics of the product and the packaging and everything looks great, because we know that that's important to our retailers and to their customers. And that's pretty much a wrap from me on the market introductions, man. I appreciate the heck out of you, Pete, and you allowing me to bring market to this audience. What a great opportunity that was for me, and I really appreciate Trent coming along here, as well as Steve Hook being able to have a little pop in. That was just the icing on the cake, man.
Yeah, if you would have told me Steve's going to jump into the frame and jump on our new heavy duty high riser, I would have said, no, man, it's not going to happen.
That was unexpected.
But it happened. So you're in C1564. How long are you going to be there?
Man, I'll be here all the way through Wednesday. So I got another 3 days underneath my belt here, and looking forward to seeing anybody and everybody. If you're here, we're having that Mattress Industry Network event tonight that we are hosting, and we are essentially we are paying for your dinner. And so if you're here and want to be a part of that Mattress Industry Network, we're going to have that at the Victory Burger at what's the restaurant? I mean, what's the
Circa.
At the Circa Hotel.
Circa Hotel, Victory Burger establishment, hosted by none other than BedTech.
Love it. I love it, man.
Thanks,
Excited to
Darren.
see it,
Anyone
buddy.
that wants to get a hold of you other than coming into the showroom in C1564, how do they get a hold of you? Darren,
You know what?
what's the best way?
They can email me at darren@bedtech.com.
Okay.
They can, and I'm always on my emails. I get it every day. I respond as quickly as possible. And then, yeah, we can definitely answer any questions, set up a time to meet and do a walk through the space. We can get specific and talk about pricing and about everything. If we want to do that, just email me at darren@bedtech.com. Appreciate that link there on the screen.
Thanks, Darren. Have a great market. And I'm sorry I couldn't be there with you, but I will be there in January, my friend.
Absolutely. Good. Best of luck with your procedure tomorrow, my friend.
Yep. Thank you. Take care. Have a good one.
Thanks again,
You bet.
Pete. Take care, buddy.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.